Hi friends, it's me, Miss Chacon. We're back. Today is the first chapter of chapter 8. We're going to be doing measurement today. It's going to be so great. So what we're going to do first is I just want to remind you all to please check Class Dojo in the morning and the night. We have special announcements every single time. Also, because today is Wednesday, so you'll be seeing that today we're doing compare lengths and we're reading on Mars. Also, today is our Zoom meeting, so we'll be having some fun with that, okay? All right, so let's get started. What we're going to be doing is comparing lengths. Now, when we talk about lengths, we're talking about how long something is. So let me make that bigger. We're talking about how long something is. So what we're going to do, it says, choose an object that will fit in the box. Is object A shorter than object B? Is object B shorter than, circle whether object C is longer or shorter than object A. So what I'm going to do first is on this picture right here, I'm going to draw a toy car. So let's draw a toy car in this one. And this one's pretty long, so we're going to draw a toy car. And remember, in this, we're looking at length. And if you have a better toy car that you want to draw, that's totally okay. So I'm going to draw my little guy in the car. All right, there's his arms. Okay, so here's the toy car, okay? In box B, I'm going to draw some Legos. So we're going to do some Legos. So 1, here's my Lego. 2, there's my other Lego. And I'm going to change color. So 3. So here's 3 Legos in box B. And finally, in box A, I'm going to draw a little paper clip. So let's see if I can draw a paper clip. All right, so there's my paper clip. So in box A, I have a paper clip. In box B, I have some Legos. And in box C, I have a car. So which one is shorter? Sorry about that, my friends. So we're going to circle whether object C is longer than or shorter than object A. So here's object A, okay? Is object C longer than or shorter than object A? So look at this. Here's how long object A is. So it goes from here to here. And here's how long object C is. Look at this line and look at this line. This line is much longer than this line. So we're going to say that object C is longer than, so L-O-N-G-E-R, longer than object A. So we see that the car is longer than the paper clip. So object C is longer than object A. And that's what we call comparing lengths. Comparing means that we're looking at these two and we're saying how are they different. And lengths means that we're comparing how long it is. Okay? Let's go to the next page. You can compare the lengths of objects. The paintbrush is longer than the pencil. So see how the paintbrush is longer than the pencil. The pencil is longer than the tube of paint. Is the tube of paint longer than or shorter than the paintbrush? So here's the tube of paint and here's the paintbrush. Is the tube of paint longer than the paintbrush or is the tube of paint shorter than the paintbrush? I hope you're saying the tube of paint is shorter than the paintbrush because here's the tube of paint and here's the paintbrush. Look how long this line is and look how short this line is. So we're going to say the tube of paint is shorter than the paintbrush. Okay? Alright, now let's read this. The pair of glasses is shorter than the marker. So we see the pair of glasses is shorter than the marker. Here's the marker, okay? This line is longer than this line. The marker is shorter than the picture. So here's the marker, but here's the picture. So The marker is shorter than the picture, okay? Is the picture longer than or shorter than the pair of glasses? Here's the picture and here's the pair of glasses. Is the picture longer than or shorter than the pair of glasses? Well, look at the blue line here and look at the black line here. Is the blue line longer than or shorter than the black line? I hope you're saying that the blue line is longer than the black line because look how much further it goes. The black line stops right here, but the blue line keeps going. So we're going to say that the picture is longer than the pair of glasses. And this is just something we see, so we're just looking and we're seeing which one is longer, okay? Now we're going to talk math, so you can talk this out with your family and stuff like that, okay? How can you tell if an object is longer than or shorter than another object? So how can you tell if this is longer than this? Talk it out with your family and go ahead and answer that, okay? Now, on my own, the crayon is longer than the paper clip. So here's the crayon, and here's the paper clip. The scissors are longer than the crayon. So here's the scissors, and here's the crayon. So the scissors are longer than the crayon. Is the paper clip longer than or shorter than the scissors? So is the paper clip longer than or shorter than the scissors, okay? You're going to do that on your own. So go ahead and pause this video and come back to this when you're done, okay? So you're going to do number 2 and 3 on your own. Ready, set, go. All right, we're back. So is the paper clip longer than or shorter than the pair of scissors? Well, look at this line right here and look at this line right here. The paper clip is much shorter than the pair of scissors. So we're going to say the paper clip is shorter than the pair of scissors. Oh, that's a big circle. It's shorter than the pair of scissors because look at this. The line stops right here, but on the scissors, the line keeps going. All right, let's look at number 3. The eraser is shorter than the glue stick. So here we have our eraser. It's a little line, and that's how long it is, okay? And so the eraser is shorter than the glue stick. And here's the glue stick right here. So the black line is shorter than the blue line. So the eraser is shorter than the glue stick. And the glue stick is shorter than the pencil. So here's the pencil right here. Glue stick is shorter than pencil. Is the pencil longer than or shorter than the eraser? So here's the eraser and here's the pencil. Is the pencil longer than the eraser or is it shorter than the eraser? I hope you're saying that the pencil is longer than the eraser because look at this line right here and look at this line right here. So the pencil is longer than the eraser. So we're going to do longer than, okay? All right. Compare the objects, circle the correct answer. So we know that the chalk is shorter than the pen. The paper clip is shorter than the chalk. Is the pen longer than or shorter than the paper clip? So let's draw a piece of chalk, okay? So here's my piece of chalk. Okay? And it's saying the paper clip is shorter than the chalk. So I'm going to draw a little paper clip that's shorter than the chalk. So here's the chalk and here's the paper clip. Oh, I'm sorry. So the chalk is shorter, let's start again, okay? The chalk is shorter than the pen. So we know here's the chalk and here's a pen. So we're going to draw a little pen right here. Here's the little pen right here, okay? So here's my pen, and it's saying the chalk is shorter than the pen. Here's the chalk and here's the pen. The chalk is shorter than it. And it's saying the paper clip is shorter than the chalk. So here's the paper clip and it's shorter than the chalk. Is the pen longer than or shorter than the paper clip? So is the pen longer than the paper clip or is the pen shorter than the paper clip? Well, if you look at this here, look at the pen and look at the paper clip. Which one do you see is longer? The pen. So the pen is longer than the paper clip. All right. So the table is longer than the book. So I'm going to write a table. So let's write a table. All right, so we're going to draw a table right here. Okay. And it's longer than a book. So we're going to draw a little book right here. So here's my book, okay? The book is longer than the eraser. So the book is longer than the eraser. So if the book is longer than the eraser, so I'm going to draw a little eraser that's shorter than the book, okay? So here's the table, here's the book, and here's the eraser. So we know that the table is longer than the book, and the book is longer than the eraser. So now what they're asking us is the eraser longer or shorter than the table? So here's the eraser, and here's the table. Is the eraser shorter than the table, or is the eraser longer than the table? Well, look at my little eraser right here. Is it shorter or longer? Here's the length right here, and here's the length right here. I hope you're saying that the eraser is shorter than the table. Okay, now what you're going to do is you're going to write math, okay? A marker is longer than a glue stick. So you're going, sorry friends, give me 1 second. A marker is shorter than a glue stick. A glue stick is longer than a paper clip. Is the paper longer or shorter than the marker? So we're going to draw a little marker. Let's make it a little thicker. So here's our marker right here, okay? All right, there's our green marker. The marker is longer than the glue stick. So we're going to draw a little glue stick right here. And we know that the marker is longer than the glue stick, so we're going to make our glue stick shorter, okay? Now it says a glue stick is longer than a paper clip. So now we're going to make our little paper clip. So I'm going to make it right here. Okay, so here's my marker, here's my glue stick, and here's my paper clip. Is the paper clip longer than or shorter than the marker? So you're going to write the paper, P-A-P-E-R, clip, C-L-I-P, is, now you're going to write either shorter than or longer than. The choice is yours. So you're going to look at the paper clip and you're going to look at the marker and you're going to see, is the paper clip shorter than the marker or is the paper clip longer than the marker? So the paper clip is blank, then, so you're going to do shorter or longer than. And let me just erase this. Okay. So the paper clip is blank, then the marker. Ooh, give me 1 second. So then the marker, okay? So you're going to pick if the paper clip is shorter than the marker or the paper clip longer than the marker. The choice is yours. So look at the drawing and see which one makes the most sense, okay? All right, that's it for today, my friends. I will see you on the Zoom call. Have a great day, everyone. Bye.